Right, so I've just watched. This is going to be another video response to Paul Thorpe. So I've just watched your live stream, mate, where you talk about me and my two videos, and I think you misconstrued the first one because it wasn't about getting people out onto the street to do a certain type of protest. Because I think that's what you're insinuating, that I wanted people out on the streets to get violent. That's not what I was asking for at all. And if you read the comments, you will see on my video that's not what I was calling for. In fact, I've always advocated for peaceful protest because I'm of the mentality that if you get violent, then you're playing straight into the state's hands, just like you say. So on that note, we're both on the same page. So a little bit disingenuous, you trying to assert that's what I was trying to do, because it wasn't. So I want to make that perfectly clear. That's not my intentions whatsoever. My intentions are to try and give those people that can't make it down to the Unite the Kingdom rallies to have their own peaceful rallies in their own little towns and villages, little get-togethers, just like the Unite the Kingdom rallies, where they can enjoy themselves and do stuff like that, where they can organise, maybe have community leaders get together and sort things out together with one another. So not calling for violence of any sort, shape or form whatsoever in that. In fact, I've had people in my live streams come up and actually advocate for that, and I've told them it's stupid, it's not a good idea. It isn't, is it? And we both, I think we're both on the same page with that one. So a little bit disingenuous trying to assert that's what I was trying to get people to do. Didn't like that. That's unfair, mate. Really is. Sounded at one point like you were trying to talk down to me. That's not a good idea. You might be a little bit older than me. I don't know how old you are, but we're definitely both worldly gentlemen. I did 5 years private security in Iraq. I've fought against ISIS face to face, and I've been around the block a few times. I know what they're capable of, and yeah, I don't want to see that sort of violence on the streets of our towns and cities either. So if you knew me as a person, you'd know that the last thing I want is people to get out there and start being violent. I don't. That's not what I want at all. So I think you've misrepresented me a little bit in your live stream, first off. Whether it's because you're a little bit upset because it came across as me being a little bit harsh in my criticism, I can't apologise for that. I'm blunt. I'm straight to the point. That's what I am. I don't mince my words. I don't sugarcoat anything. I just say it how I think it is. And I do think at the minute in debates and stuff like, and when I'm talking about the centre right trying to go into the centre ground all the time, same with the Reform Party. When you've got a hard left government, because we've got an extreme hard left government, then it doesn't work. You can't compromise with people like that. So I want to see the Reform Party get a little bit tougher in Parliament on these people. That's what I was getting at when I was talking about the hard right stance. We need to see that. We need to see them taking on this hard left government a little bit more and a little bit less wishy-washy, in my opinion. That's what I was getting at. So I think you've got the completely wrong idea about me, Paul. And that's easy to do on the internet. It's easy to do. You don't know me. You've only seen a few of my videos. You can't get a picture of a person until you've met them in person. And you think, yeah, right, yeah, I was completely wrong about that person. Because if you met me in person, mate, you would realise that I'm all for peaceful protest. I've said it in my videos to take the John Lennon approach. That I've said this to people, that if you allow them to get you violent, then you're playing straight into their hands, and that's exactly how they want you, and that's when they know how to deal with you. When I was talking about multiple protests around the country, I was talking about those people that can't make it down to London, and my comment section is full of people agreeing with me, saying that they can't afford the train fare down to London. They want to protest, and what they were saying is they want maybe the Unite the Kingdom rally to do city by city, not just in London all the time, which is a pretty good idea. I was trying to offer up solutions to, instead of being totally critical, I wasn't being negative. I wasn't trying to be totally critical of you. and then not offer up any solutions, because that doesn't help anybody. There's no point just saying, no, they're not doing the right thing, and then not offering up any solutions of your own, because that doesn't help. So I think you've got the completely wrong idea about me, completely. I apologise. I'm a little bit angry because I think you misrepresented me in what you said. But I'm not the sort of person that holds a grudge or anything like that. I'll just take it as you not knowing me as a person, and that is fair enough. So I'm going to leave it at that. This is Vindicator, signing off.